two individuals, Specialist Christopher Q. Leon Guerrero, and the other one is Roberto Specialist Abian. They did a tremendous job, and especially during this time of the year, when we're thinking about the troops that are in Iraq, Afghanistan, and the Horn of Africa, that are really there for nothing else, but just so that we can be free and that be able to enjoy liberty and the pursuit of happiness here in our place. And it's really a great honor that you are here in front of the legislature, the 28th Guam Legislature. And I like to, first of all, before I make this presentation, I would like to recognize the highest ranking officer, Colonel Chaffers. Colonel, would you like to introduce all your staff here?
Well, first, the next highest ranking is Major Ronnie Delphin. He's the operations officer for the troop command, which the two soldiers fall under. Captain Sheila Compton Revo, she is the commander for the unit for both of these soldiers. Sergeant First Class Paha, Alfred Paha, he's a supply NCO. Sergeant Morfalin, Ops NCO, and Sergeant Sablan, come on over here. He just came back from Iraq too. Okay, sir.
Okay, the first commendation here is for Specialist Christopher Q. Leon Guerrero for his bravery while serving in Iraq as a member of the Guam National Guard and for earning the Purple Heart Award. Let's see, I think it's important that I go ahead and read this. Specialist Christopher Q. Leon Guerrero was born on December 21st, 1976. To Raymond and Catherine Leon Guerrero, and has six sisters and 3 brothers. Specialist Leon Guerrero married to Celeste for the last 7 years and has 7 children: Jasmine, Jayton, Jordan, Jadine, Gianna, Jelani, and Jeline, and reside in the village of Mongmong. Specialist Leon Guerrero enlisted in Guam Army National Guard in January 1999, became a PFC with a duty of MOS of 88M, vehicle driver, assigned to the Service Detachment 1-294th Infantry Battalion, and Special Leon Guerrero is currently assigned to Foxtrot Company 297, BSB 207 IBCT as a vehicle driver, and Special Leon Guerrero has twice been deployed to Iraq in support of Operation Iraq Freedom from February 29 through June 9, 2004, when he attached to the 1175 TC Company CBT, and from October 7, 2004 through December 21, 2005, when he was attached to the 37 Transportation Group. And whereas Specialist Leon Guerrero is a 1994 graduate of the Guam Community College, and his military schooling includes basic training and advanced individual training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and infantry school at Camp Selby, MS. And whereas Leon Guerrero has received many awards, including Army Commendation Award, Army Achievement Medal, Second Award, National Defense Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism, Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Armed Forces Reserve Medal, Oath with M Device Taking Award, Army Service Ribbon, Overseas Service Ribbon, Army Reserve Component Overseas Training Ribbon, Guam Commendation Award, second or 2 oak leaf clusters, driver and mechanic badge. On April 21st, 2005, Specialist Leon Guerrero was traveling from Baghdad towards Camp Scania when an ambush of multiple improvised explosive devices, motors, and small arms fire hit near and around his vehicle, and with a small arm coming from both sides of the road, Specialist Leon Guerrero and Specialist Roberto B. Abian started returning suppressive fire through their vehicle windows in the direction of the enemy fire, and both suffered injuries And whereas a result of their bravery, Specialist Leon Guerrero and Specialist Abian received the Purple Heart Award, which is given to members of the U.S. Armed Forces who are wounded by an instrument of war in the hands of the enemy, and posthumously to the next of kin in the name of those who are killed in action or died of wounds received in action. And now, therefore, be resolved that the Executive Committee of the Benabinti Legislature in Guam does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, commend Specialist Christopher Q. Leon Guerrero for your bravery while serving our country in Iraq, for earning the Purple Heart Award, and for making the people of Guam proud. And I would like now to have the speaker make this presentation to you.
On the microphone? Okay. Oh, are we on TV? On behalf of the people of Guam and on behalf of the members of Yuna Binti Otsun Listan Guam, it is my honor, my duty, and my privilege to present this resolution to you from a grateful people, a grateful legislature, thanking you and expressing our gratitude for the sacrifices you have made, for the danger you placed yourself in and going into harm's way on behalf of all of us to ensure the freedom of your people here in Guam, your family, and everyone, not just in the United States of America, but throughout the world. Thank you very much.
The other one here is for Specialist Roberto B. Abian for his bravery too, while serving in Iraq with Chris Leon Guerrero. Okay, the other part of this is already said, but Specialist Roberto Abian was born on January 3rd, 1962 in Oka. And to Roberto's deceased and to Ursula Abian, has 2 sisters and 3 brothers. Specialist Abian has been married to his wife, Frances, for 18 years and has 5 children, Nicole, Michael, Nathan, Justine, and Tiana, and currently live in the village of Jonia. Specialist Abian first enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1984 and served 3 years. His duty station was Camp Casey, Korea on December 14, 1989, joined the Guam Army National Guard Vehicle Mechanic 63B, assigned to 838 Medical Company. In June 1992, he was transferred to HHC 1-294 Infantry Battalion. In October 1993, he was transferred to the Service Detachment 1-294 Infantry Battalion's Vehicle Driver 88M, and is currently assigned to Foxtrot Company 297 BSB 207 IBCT as a vehicle mechanic. And whereas Abian was deployed to Iraq from October 7, 2004 through December 21st, 2005 in support of Operation Iraq Freedom. During his deployment, he was attached to 778 Transportation Company, CBT, HET, and whereas SPC, Specialist Abian in 1980 graduated from GW, and his military schooling includes basic training and advanced individual training at Fort Dix, New Jersey, and the 88M course at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and his primary leadership development course at Fort Juan Munya, Guam. And whereas Specialist Abian has received following awards: Army Achievement Medal, 2nd Award; National Defense Service Medal, 2nd Award; Iraq Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Humanitarian Service Medal, the 3rd Award; Army Forces Reserve Medal with M Device, 2nd Award; Non-Commissioned Officer Professional Development Ribbon, Army Service Ribbon, Overseas Service Ribbon, Army Reserve Component Overseas Training Ribbon, 2nd Award; 1 Guam Commendation Award, 3 Oak Leaf Clusters, Driver and Mechanic Badge. And then it went on that on April 21st, you and Leon Guerrero was traveling south from Baghdad toward Camp Scania when an ambush of multiple improvised explosive devices, mortars, and small firearm hit near and around your vehicle. And so now I would like to have the speaker to present this to you.
You guys were in a Humvee? What were you in? What's that? Oh, it's a heavy equipment. Okay, so it's non-armored. Huh? Heavy armor, or is it improvised armor, or is it for real armor? No, I understand. There's a lot of improvised armor going on in Iraq. That's what I hear. No, it's not top secret. These guys just do it themselves. They just weld on pieces themselves to. I saw it on CNN, so everybody. Anybody that has CNN saw it, so yeah, that's my understanding. So, but this one was already armored, and it was top secret. You took bed springs and bed frames and welded them on. I saw that. That was kind of interesting. Again, on behalf of the people of Guam and on behalf of Imena Binti Otsanalistan and Guam, it is my honor, my duty, my privilege to present to you this resolution. Again, as is the case previously, we are doing this to express our absolute and our complete and total gratitude for placing yourself in harm's way, for making the sacrifices that you have. You know, a lot of people forget that we have an all-volunteer military, and so every single man and woman who is serving in Iraq and in other parts of the world and placing themselves in harm's way for the benefit of the rest of us does so on a voluntary basis, and that makes the sacrifice and the risk that you have taken on all of our behalfs even more significant and more meaningful. I know that in years to come, there are people whose lives are going to be better and whose dreams are going to be realized because of what you folks do every day and what you folks did over there in Iraq. And so, on behalf of everybody else, but on my behalf, again, I want to say thank you very much. Danklunan si Diyos maasi. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. The whole 9 yards.
Well, we are also honored to have the family of Specialist Leon Guerrero and also Specialist Abian here. And so if you don't mind, we would like to have a picture with everybody, with all the senators. Yeah, maybe some of the people in the back, or the family members as well. And you guys, yeah.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the agenda for today's day be adopted.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. I have a motion to waive the singing and the praying and such.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we waive items 2, 3, and 4.
Very well. On that motion, without objection, so ordered. Roll call.
Senator Calvo, Senator B.J. Cruz, Senator Mike Cruz, Speaker Forbes,
Senator
Senator Casper Bauer, Senator Mike Cruz, Senator Klutsky, Senator Calvo, Senator Lujan, Senator Palacios, Senator Respicio, Senator Tenorio, Speaker Mpeku, Senator Wampat. Mr. Speaker, I wish to report there is a quorum.
Excuse me? There's a quorum? That's wonderful. Okay. Senator Tenorio, you're recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Legislative Journal dated December 21st, 2006 be approved.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. There are communications and petitions.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the communications and petition be considered to have been read and be appended to today's legislative journal.
Okay, on that motion, without objection, so ordered. Reports of standing committees.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the report of standing committees be considered also to have been read and also be appended to today's legislative proceedings.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. Introduction and first reading of bills and resolutions.
Mr. Speaker, I move that Bill number 408 EC to Bill number 411 EC be considered to have been introduced and to have received their first reading.
Also, legislative certificate 108 LS. On that motion, without objection, so ordered. We are now in motions.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes, sir.
I move that all resolution certificates of a commendatory, congratulatory, or condolence nature be approved by the body, that all members' names be added to the list of sponsors, and further that the Legislative Council be authorized to make such necessary technical corrections.
Okay, on that motion, without objection, so ordered. There being no further motions, we are now in legislative concurrences. Senator Tenorio, you're recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the nomination of Ms. Dr. Lisa D. Flores, MD, to serve as a member of the Criminal Injuries Compensation Commission with a recommendation to do confirm be placed in the voting file.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. We are now at the top of second reading. Could we have a motion to refer Bill number 66 back to committee?
Mr. Speaker, I move that Bill number 66 EC be referred back to committee.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. We are now at Bill 270. I believe that Senator Cruz is the oversight. Vice Speaker Brown, would you like to do the honors on that bill?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to move to accept Bill number 270 EC as substituted by the Committee on Health and Human Services for purposes of discussion.
On the motion to accept substitute version for purposes of discussion, is there any objection?
The substitute version is the second version in the committee report.
It's the second in the committee report. Okay. Again, these are this particular committee likes to do back-to-back reproduction, and so it makes it kind of difficult sometimes to follow. Also, they have placed the substitute version after, not before, the originally introduced version. So
Actually, it's on the back side of the original bill.
yeah, it's kind of on the back side of the original bill. It's kind of difficult to follow, but it is there. If you just follow through, you will see it. Bill number 270 EC is substituted. All right, on the motion to accept the substitute version for the purpose of discussion, without objection, so ordered. Vice Speaker Brown, you're recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to make a motion to place Bill 270 in third reading.
On the motion to place the bill in third reading, is there any objection? Without objection, so ordered. Vice Speaker Brown, as long as you're up, you might as well stay up and do the honors for the next piece of legislation.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to make a motion to place Bill number 362 in third reading.
On that motion to place number bills 362 in third reading, is there any objection? There being none, Bill 362 is in third reading. Okie doke. Senator Tenorio, would you like to do the honors on this particular measure?
Mr. Speaker, I move that Bill number 337 EC be moved to third reading.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. And finally, Senator Tenorio, or would you like to yield to the author? Senator Klitsky on Bill 392 EC.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move that Bill 392 be placed in the third reading file.
On that motion, without objection, so ordered. Okay, we've dispensed with everything in third reading. Is there a motion to proceed to the voting file and dispense with such matters in the voting contained in the voting file without engrossment?
Mr. Speaker, I move that we proceed to third reading for the purpose of voting on all measures in the voting file without engrossment.
Okay, on that motion, without objection, so ordered. We'll take a brief recess just so the clerk can prepare for voting. We'll be in recess for a couple minutes. Senator Wampet, would you like to make the motion?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, yes, I'd like to make a motion to to reconsider the actions of this legislature. Notwithstanding the House rules, rather, I'd like to ask that we reconsider the actions of this body on Bill number 392.
And to move it to the top of second reading.
Yes.
Okay, on that motion without objection, so ordered. We are going to go back to the top of second. Would you like to make a motion that we go back to the top of second reading, notwithstanding the agenda?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion, notwithstanding rather what's in the agenda, I'd like to make a motion that we go back to the top of second reading.
Okay, we're going back to the top of second reading, provided there's no objection. Without objection, we're now at the top of second reading. We'll take a 5-minute recess so that all the amendments that people want to make to 392 can be worked out, and then we'll come back in at the top of second reading and deal with 392.
180 days, I asked Bob. That's all it's going to make. Huh? Yeah, that's it.
Senator Tenor, you're recognized.
Mr. Speaker, the amendment proffered or requested is to change the
No, not yet. First, we need a motion to place the bill in third.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Speaker, I move that, 1 second. Bill number 392 EC be placed in third reading.
Okay, on that motion, is there any discussion? Well, it was passed by the body, but the act was reconsidered, so, but this has already been passed by the body once. Senator Wampat, do you wish to make the amendment?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yes, on line 8, or section 2 of this act shall become effective, and I'd like to make the amendment and scratch out 90 days and increase it to 180 days.
Okay, I just want to make sure that Susan and Pat have that. Pat, do you have that? It's just changing it from 90 days to 180? Okay. On that motion, without objection, so ordered. On the motion to place the bill as amended in third reading, without objection, motion carries. I think that exhausts all the second readings, so we're automatically back in the voting file. Now, we have a combination of bills in the voting file, in third reading, that we passed today and some which we passed earlier, some of which are undergoing engrossment. So we're going to take a brief 1-minute recess so that we can take a studied look at the third reading file to determine if, in fact, we really are going to vote on the entirety of third reading or just portions of third reading. 1-minute recess. Back in session, we're going to begin voting. First on substitute bill number 396 EC.
Bill number 396 EC is substituted by the Committee on Finance, Taxation, and Commerce, introduced by Edward J.B. Calvo and others. An act to repeal and reenact section 15108 to chapter 15 part 2, to add a new section 15138 to chapter 15 part 2, to repeal and reenact chapter 9 part 1 division 1, to add a new section 4111 and section 4112 to article 1 chapter 4 part 1, and to add new articles 3 through 5 to chapter 3 part 1, all in title 18 of the Guam Code annotated, relative to updating the general corporations law. Senator Uggan, Senator Brown, Senator Calvo, Senator Benjamin Cruz, Senator Michael Cruz, Speaker Forbes,
I'm good.
Senator Casper Barr, Senator Klitsky, Senator Lohan, Senator Palacios, Senator Respicio, Senator Tenorio, Speaker Umpinko, Senator Wampat.
The vote on substitute bill number 396, everybody says yes, nobody says no, nobody is absent. That's 14-0, yay. Substitute bill number 396 has been duly passed by Minabentio Sinlester and Guahan. Substitute bill number 353, EC.
Bill number 353 EC as substituted by the Committee on annexation, introduced by Art Klitsky, Mark Forbes, M.S. Brown, and others. An act to repeal Title 11 GCA, Division 1, Chapter 1, Section 1106, Item D, and to add a new Title 11 GCA, Division 1, Chapter 1, Section 1106.1, relative to creating the office of the Principal Guam Territorial Income Tax Attorney.
Roll call.
Senator Uggan, Senator Brown, Senator Calvo, Senator Benjamin Cruz, Senator Michael Cruz, Speaker Forbes,
Ungan.
Senator Casper Bauer, Senator Klitsky, Senator Lohan, Senator Palacios, Senator Respicio, Senator Tenorio, Speaker Mpinko, Senator Wampet.
The vote on substitute bill number 353 EC, everybody says yes, nobody says no, nobody is absent. That's 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Substitute bill number 353 EC has been duly passed by Mina Binti Otson listed on Guam. Bill number 376.
Bill number 376 EC, introduced by L.F. Casper Bauer, Edward J.B. Calvo, Ray Tenorio, and others. An act to add a new Chapter 50 to 17 GCA relative to establishing a tax-deferred savings program that allows Guam residents to save for college using the program authorized by Section 529 of the Internal Revenue Code.
Roll call.
Senator Uggan, Senator Brown, Senator Caldwell, Senator Benjamin Cruz, Senator Michael Cruz, Speaker Forbes,
Ungan.
Senator Casper Bauer, Senator Klitsky, Senator Lohan, Senator Palacios, Senator Respicio, Senator Tenorio, Speaker Mpinko, Senator Wampet.
The vote on bill number 376 EC, 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Bill number 376 EC has been duly passed by Mina Binti Otson listed on Guam. Substitute bill number 395 EC.
Bill number 395 is substituted by the Committee on Health and Human Services, introduced by Jesse A. Lujan, Mark Forbes, and others. An act to amend item 2 of subsection C of section 15704.2, division 2 of chapter 15, and to amend section 18105 of article 1, division 2 of chapter 18, title 22 of the Guam Code annotated.
Roll call.
Senator Uggan, Senator Brown, Senator Caldwell, Senator Benjamin Cruz, Senator Michael Cruz, Speaker Forbes,
Ungan.
Senator Casper Bauer, Senator Klitsky, Senator Lohan, Senator Palacios, Senator Respicio, Senator Tenorio, Speaker Mpinko, Senator Wampet.
The vote on substitute bill number 395 EC, 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Substitute bill number 395 EC has been duly passed by Mina Binti Otson listed in Guam. Bill number 390.
Bill number 390 EC, introduced by Art Klitsky, Mark Forbes, Ray Tenorio, and others. An act to amend Title 4 GCA, Chapter 1, Section 1103C, relative to applying the prohibition of government vehicles for personal use to the presiding judge of the Superior Court of Guam and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Guam.
Roll call.
Senator Calvo. Senator Benjamin Cruz. Senator Michael Cruz. Speaker Forbes. Senator Casper Barr. No. Senator Casper Barr. Senator Klitsky. Senator Lohan. Senator Palacios. Senator Respicio. Senator Tenorio. Speaker Umpinko. Senator Wampat.
The vote. Oh, wow. The vote on Bill number 390 EC, 12 yeas, 2 nays, no absences. Bill number 390 EC has been duly passed, albeit not unanimously, by Yamina Binti Utsin listed on Guam. We are now on Bill 375.
Bill number 375 EC, introduced by R. Klitsky, F.B. Ogden Jr., James Brown, and others. An act to amend 4 GCA section 8121A relative to the suspension of annuity payments and acceptance.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Sir? Switch point of order?
I had passed on 390, Mr. Speaker, the first call.
Yeah? You didn't get a second?
No, I didn't.
What happened? Did you guys register that as a nay, or?
They probably registered as a yes. No, because there was already two. There were already two.
Okay, let's go back to 390, and can the clerk try and reconstruct the vote there? How do you, on the voting sheet, how do you have Senator Lujan registered? As an aye. Okay, he said he passed, so let's give him 2 more opportunities. Senator Lujan? Senator Lujan?
Senator Lohan. Senator Lohan. Senator Lohan. Senator Lohan.
So the vote stands as previously recorded. We are now in, I think we read, had we started voting already on the next bill? Okay, go ahead. So on 375, go ahead. Sige.
An act to amend 4 GCS section 8121A relative to the suspension of annuity payments and accepting certified augmentation teaching service employees CATs from the suspension, to add a new 17 GCS section 3103Q relative to promulgating rules and regulations for the CATS Act, to add a new section 17 GCS section 3127 relative to establishing definitions for the CATS Act, to add a new 17 GCS section 3128 relative to eligibility criteria for certified temporary employee status, to add a new 17 GCS section 3129 relative to the certificate of necessity for the employment of CATs, to state a finding of the ECS Section 3131 relative to the replacement of cats by certified applicants to add a sunset provision effective July 1, 2010 to enact the Certified Augmentation Teaching Service Cats Act.
Roll call.
Senator Ogun. Senator Brown. Senator Calvo. Senator Benjamin Cruz. Senator Michael Cruz. Speaker Forbes. Senator Kasper-Barr. Senator Klitsky. Senator Lujan. Senator Palacios. Senator Respicio. Senator Tenorio. Speaker Umpinko. Senator Wampat.
The vote on Bill number 375 EC, the CATS bill. 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Bill number 375 EC has been duly passed by Mina 28 listed on Guam. Is it the pleasure of the body to now vote on resolution number 201? Resolution number 201, LS.
Resolution number
Would you like to vote by roll call, or would you like to vote by show of hands? Okay. All those in favor of resolution number 201 LS, please signify by raising your hands. All those opposed, please signify by raising your hand. Since there was no opposition, let the record show that resolution number 201 was passed unanimously. So what is that, a abstention by hands? What? All right, here's what we're going to do. We'll go. Would you like to do voice vote? Okay. All those in favor of resolution number 201, please signify by together saying yay. Is there any opposition to resolution number 201? Therefore, resolution number 201 is unanimously adopted by Mina 28 na Lesa Turanguahan.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Certainly. State your point of order.
I'm just wondering how the resolution could be adopted unanimously when I didn't vote either yes or no. I just didn't vote.
Would you like to be recorded as an abstention then?
Yeah.
You would? Does the body have any problem recording Senator Respicio as an abstention? Okay, without objection, Senator Respicio will be recorded as an abstention in the matter of resolution number 201. Now, we are on bill number 270 EC.
Bill number 270 EC is substituted by the Committee on Health and Human Services, introduced by J. Ms. Brown and others. An act to add a new subsection 1901B, Article 19, Chapter 12, Title 10, the Guam Code annotated, and repeal and reenact Section 12-1903C, Article 19, Chapter 12, Title 10 of the Guam Code annotated, relative to creating exceptions to licensure requirements for volunteer veterinarian. Senator Ogun. Senator Brown. Senator Calvo. Senator Benjamin Cruz. Senator Michael Cruz. Speaker Forbes. Senator Kasper-Barr.
Still voting?
Senator Klitsky? Senator Lohan? Senator Palacios? Senator Respicio? Senator Tenorio? Speaker Pinko? Senator Wampat? Senator Casper Bauer?
The vote on substitute bill number 270, 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Substitute bill number 270 C has been duly passed by Mina Binti Osan listed in Gohan. With the indulgence of the body, although we are in the middle of third reading, I would like to ask the body to rise for a moment of silence to mark the passage of President General Gerald R. Ford, who I just found out passed away. President Ford. Let's be seated. Continue with voting on bill number 362.
Bill number 362, introduced by J.M.S. Brown, an act to repeal and reenact section 34-117 of Article 1 of Chapter 34 of Title 10 Guam Code annotated, and section 34209 of Article 2 of Chapter 34 of Title 10 Guam Code annotated relative to the authority of the Director of the Guam Department of Agriculture to impound and dispose of animals and to impose costs therefore.
Roll call.
Senator Uggan, Senator Brown, Senator Calvo, Senator Benjamin Cruz, Senator Michael Cruz, Speaker Forbes,
I'm good.
Senator Casper Bauer, Senator Klitsky, Senator Lohan, Senator Palacios, Senator Respicio, Senator Tenorio, Speaker Pinko, Senator Wampat.
The vote on bill number 362, 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Bill number 362 has been duly passed by Mina Binti Osan listed in Guam. Bill number 337.
Bill number 337, introduced by Ray Tenorio, L.F. Casper Bauer, and others. An act to repeal and reenact section 5123 of Chapter 5 of Title 5 GCA relative to maximizing taxpayers' dollars by standardizing the purchase of motor vehicles by the government of Guam to facilitate easy identification and maximizing fuel economy.
Roll call.
Senator Uggan, Senator Brown, Senator Caldwell,
Senator
Senator
Calvo.
Caldwell. Senator Caldwell. Senator Benjamin Cruz. Senator Michael Cruz. Speaker Forbes.
Again.
Senator Casper Bauer. Senator Klitsky. Senator Lohan. Senator Palacios. Senator Respicio. Senator Tenorio. Speaker Umpinko. Senator Wampat. Senator Casper.
The vote on Bill number 3370C, 14 yeas, 0 nays, 0 absent. Bill number 3370C has been duly passed by Mina Binti Otso and listed in Guam. Bill 392.
Bill number 392, EC, introduced by Art Klitsky, an act to amend Title 16 GCA, Chapter 26, Section 26103, to require passengers riding outside the passenger compartment of a vehicle to wear a seatbelt.
Roll call.
Senator Ogden. Senator Brown. Senator Calvo. Senator Benjamin Cruz. Senator Michael Cruz. Speaker Forbes.
Pass.
Senator Casper Barr. Senator Klitsky. Senator Lohan. Senator Palacios. Senator Respicio. Senator Tenorio. Speaker Umpinko. Senator Wampat. Senator Ogden. Senator Cabo. Speaker Forbes.
You know, just for fun, I'll pass for now too then.
Senator Casper. Senator Lohan. Speaker Umpinko. Senator Ogden.
Was that? No, I didn't. Okay.
Senator Calvo.
Ava? Plenty already. Okay. Am I next?
Speaker Forbes.
I'll see your pass and raise you one hungen. Hungen.
Senator Lohan. Okay. Senator Lohan. Senator Lujan? Speaker Pinko?
After the drama of the occasional pass, the final vote on Bill number 392 EC is 12 yeas, 2 nays, 0 absent. Bill number 392 EC has been duly passed by 28 listed on Guam. We are now in the voting file on the nomination of Dr. Lisa D. Flores to serve as a member of the Criminal Injuries Compensation Commission. All those in favor of the nomination and the confirmation thereof, please signify by raising your hand. Let the record show that Dr. Flores has been unanimously confirmed by the Guam Legislature to serve as a member of the Criminal Injuries Compensation Commission. We have a motion to adjourn the legislature until 2 o'clock Friday. On that motion, without objection, so ordered. Legislature is adjourned until 2 o'clock Friday.